This is Ian from In 30 Minutes Guides. I'm going to show you why Google Gemini is a great alternative to Duolingo to learn foreign languages. Let's get started with an easy example. And the way that Google Gemini works for learning languages is you basically start a conversation with it. It says here, enter a prompt for Gemini. That basically means ask a question or make a statement for something that you want Gemini to give you feedback on. So I'm going to say, I studied French in high school for a few years. Can you give me a language refresher? And you can select fast or thinking in most cases. Fast is actually good enough for basic questions. For something more detailed, I might use the thinking, but it takes longer to give an answer. So I'm going to say this. I studied French in high school for a few years. Can you give me a language refresher? And then click submit. So I find that Gemini is a little wordy when it gives a response, and on Duolingo, as many of you know, it's basically very, very brief, the sorts of explanations that they give you. So it's what Gemini is doing is basically talking about the verbs that I need to know, like être, avoir, aller, faire. So these are certain things that I need to go through, and then it's giving me some more instructions on how to proceed. And then the other thing that it can do is it can give you like a test. It says, would you like me to give you a short paragraph in French to see how much you can translate, or would you prefer to practice a specific scenario? And I said, yes, give me a basic paragraph and see what it says. Okay, so it's giving me a paragraph, and what I would do, I would try to translate it and start typing. So I would say, okay, today it is beautiful. I think that's what it's saying. Beautiful. I will get up at 8 o'clock, and so on. So I would keep on typing, and then it would basically grade me. Now, the one other great thing about Gemini for language instruction compared to Duolingo is super rigid. Like, you have to follow their roadmap for each language, and there is no way to kind of change course or ask it to do something differently. And that was one of the most frustrating things when I was trying to learn how to basically beef up my Mandarin skills. So this is an earlier session I had with Gemini asking me to give me a diagnostic quiz in Mandarin. And so basically I can ask it directly what I want it to do. Just like in French, I said, yeah, please give me a paragraph for me to translate. I can also ask specifically things like, can you give me a diagnostic quiz in Mandarin using traditional Chinese characters? So this is a very specific thing. I could not do this in Duolingo. And it did give me a test, and I'll show you what the test looked like. And so it says, first of all, it talks about what I'm supposed to be learning here, and then it says, which of these is the correct resultative complement for found it, looked and found? So it gives me 4 options, and it says A is 看见了, B is 找好了, and C is 讲完了. So basically, you have to give an answer, and then you go to the next one. And you can see I did pretty well on that test. Duolingo does give you tests as well, but it's always within that restrictive structure. And for instance, it might give me a test, but instead of using traditional characters, the only option is simplified characters in Chinese. The other thing that I found with Gemini is sometimes it gives me too much information. Let me find an example here. Let's see. The problem that I had specifically was I was asking it to give me a test about something, and it basically showed me all the vocabulary that it wanted to use. Yeah, characters you might need. Okay, 昨天图书馆 and 去. So it's basically telling me the characters I should use for the test, and I actually didn't want that to happen. And I said, okay, I will do it, but please stop giving me so many hints unless I ask for that. And it said, understood, no more unsolicited hints. I will step back and let you lead the translation. So I really like the way that you can tell Gemini exactly how you want it to give a language instruction, unlike Duolingo, where you're just stuck on their roadmap and you cannot deviate from that roadmap at all. I think that in the next couple of years, actually, more and more people will be using AI tools like Gemini or maybe ChatGPT or one of the other tools out there to learn language. Maybe Duolingo itself will start to introduce AI tools that give a little bit more flexibility. But right now, between Duolingo and Gemini for learning language, it's no contest. I'm going to choose Google Gemini every time. I like it. It's included with the Google account that I have, and I just find it's a very flexible and a good way to kind of catch up on certain language learning tasks. If this video helped, please take a moment to like it and follow me, and I'll see you next time.